most active leaders in the exploration of how virtual reality impacts the way we consume news. Ed Thomas helped architect CNN's move into VR and its VR product efforts. It sounds like both are about to get even more aggressive. Ed has an infectious enthusiasm, as I'm sure you'll see immediately. Please help me welcome Ed Thomas.
Terrific, Jeff, thank you for that introduction. And first off, let me just say, it's really amazing to see such a great group of people here in Atlanta to celebrate VR. When we first heard about the event, obviously our organization was excited about it, but the level of interest from the community has been fantastic. And I look forward to interacting with all of you over the next couple of hours today. What I'm going to talk about this morning is just give you a glimpse of what CNN is doing within the VR space and within virtual reality. As part of my job as product manager here at CNN, I run a number of different products. One of the ones I'm most excited about, though, is our new CNN VR app. I'll be showing you a little bit about what that's like and what we're trying to accomplish within 360. And then we've got a demo set up outside, and we'd love to get your feedback and let you guys take a look at what we're doing and just hear what you think about our experience. So first off, what is CNN trying to do within 360 video? You know, when you think about the background of CNN, we were founded 35 years ago with the concept that linear video and video journalism had a place in everyone's living room. And from that inception in the cable industry, we've been one of the pioneers within the video space. We started out obviously on cable, but it moved from there on to desktop video, mobile video, set-top boxes, and for us in many ways, VR and 360 work is kind of the next big step in innovation and the next big step for CNN. The opportunity for us in video journalism on 360 video is really a fairly profound one. When you think about 360 videos and what we can tell from a news story standpoint, it's really a complete reinvention of what it is to, there we go. It's really a reinvention of how we tell a story and how we approach the news storytelling process. One of the big challenges that we as an organization face, though, is getting the analogy right. We don't really think about it too much, but within technology, analogies matter. Whenever there's a new technology, people immediately, just as humans, try to analogize it to what we know and are familiar with. So we think about, the new thing coming out and we go, oh, this is blank, but I could do blank, 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 right? That analogy immediately sets up a box from which we're all forced to work. Happened with desktop, happened with mobile. If you think about the move from, the desktop computer to your mobile phone, the early analogy was, oh, it's my PC that's in my hand. So why did it take, so many years for an Uber to show up on the mobile phone? Well, there's no desktop equivalent to that. It's not just a port from the desktop experience over into this new platform. Going back in history even further, when TV was first invented, the dominant players in the TV space, in the broadcast space, were radio producers. And the radio company said, oh, this is radio, but you can watch the actor now giving the radio performance. And so in the early days of TV, it was literally a broadcast of folks standing in front of the microphone delivering the radio performance. It wasn't until many years later that the analogy changed from radio where I can see people to, oh, it's drama and it's a play, but I can now bring it into your living room. Analogies matter. And the challenge that we at CNN face is getting that analogy right. Obviously, our starting point is we go, oh, it's linear video, except now I can look around and I can look up and down. That's probably not the long-term analogy for the 360 space. And our challenge is really identifying what that is. And we're getting there. We're getting there through experimentation and through trial and error and really playing with the platform and seeing what it's capable of and pushing the boundaries on a daily basis of what's being done. What we've already learned and determined is that we can really tell stories different within this space. Then there are some stories that we can only tell we're finding in 360. So for instance, bringing someone on location to the scene of a disaster, something you can only really do within 360. Putting someone in the shoes of what it's like to be a matador going into the bullfighting ring, you can really only do that in 360 video. You know, the other exciting thing about 360 video for us is it really enables us to make good on the promise that we've always had of being able to take you there. CNN's tagline for years now has been, go there. We want to bring you into the news and bring you into the story. 360 video enables us to do that in a way that is unlike anything else out there. We can make you present, right? We can put you into a news story and actually make you a first-hand participant in what's happening. We can also bring you into a story and put you in the shoes of someone else and enable you to feel empathy and really understand what it's like to be a person going through that. And then finally, there's also just the fun category of, we can provide you access to places that you couldn't otherwise go to, whether that's launching from an aircraft carrier in the Mediterranean in the fight against ISIS, or whether that's jumping out of a plane with the Army Golden Knights. These are things that you and I can't normally do. CNN can help you experience that through the 360 video process. Now, as part of our editorial strategy, we identified there's really 5 areas that make a ton of sense for CNN in terms of types of coverage that we want to bring into the 360 experience. Some of these are pretty obvious. It's bread and butter for CNN. Live events. We do live events better than anyone else out there. There's clearly a role for live event coverage in 360. Breaking news, similar. Where it gets interesting, though, is when you start talking about things like the 4th one on this list, human stories. Again, that ability to build empathy within the user and within the viewer really enables us to tell a news story about what it's like to go through an experience in life in a totally different way than we could on any of our other formats. And we're in the process now of going from 1 or 2 videos a week to really moving to a daily production cycle where 360 video is incorporated across all of our platforms. Just like we couldn't accomplish what we've done so far without an amazing team of individuals, many of whom are here in the audience. Alexa, who's our lead designer, is here this morning. Amy Shearer, who has been kind of our brain trust behind all of our efforts in design work on 360 video is here. We have some of our product team here as well. We couldn't accomplish what we've done without this amazing team. We also couldn't accomplish it without some of the partnerships that we've been able to establish in the industry. Being CNN, obviously, we're lucky that we can work with some of the biggest names in virtual reality. One of the ones that we're most excited about is a partnership that we have with Google. So we were a launch partner on the Daydream platform back in November. We were one of, I think, about 8 different products that actually launched with the launch of Daydream. And for us, it was really an exciting opportunity to be a part of an exciting new platform, clearly, but also to launch a new flagship experience. And that's what I'm going to delve into here for a moment. So the goal with CNN VR, which is our app experience on Daydream that will eventually be pushed across the rest of the HMD space, is to really bring the user into the field. We don't want to tell you a story, we want to show you a story. And even beyond showing you a story, we want you to experience the story and really understand in context what's going on. Our product was really designed to be a showcase for our 360 video efforts that are coming out of our editorial team. It's also a great setting to consume hand-selected linear videos. One of the things that we're blown away by is the fact that users actually love watching our traditional linear video coverage in that 360 immersive format. And so we've incorporated that into the experience as well. And then finally, what we're most excited about is that it's a platform that's completely expandable and customizable. And by that I mean, when the news cycle changes, we can change the app. We can add things, we can delete things, we can change things up, we can add entire new experiences on the fly in order to meet the needs of the news cycle and to really provide our users with the best experience and the best understanding of what's happening in the field around them. These are just a handful of screenshots from the first few weeks of our experience to give you a sense of the different places and different environments that we've taken our users to. And then just to show some examples of what the app actually looks like. And again, we're demoing it outside this afternoon, so please come by and take a look for yourself. We'd love to get your feedback. We've divided the experience up into a number of different room environments. Each of these rooms is a 360 environment. It's custom designed to help tell that news story that's happening at that period of time. This is an example of our top newsroom. So we've identified a handful of sort of critical key videos that we wanted to make sure that people got a chance to see and experience that worked well within VR. And so we arrayed them within this experience. Another example is our travel room. People love travel videos, particularly in 360. That's been a big win for us. But don't let me just talk about our experience. I want to let some of our experience speak for itself. Again, thank you all for coming. You guys are really here at day one of what's going to be an exciting industry for all of us. My name is Ed. I'll be outside, and please come by with any questions. We'd love to talk to you and answer anything that you got for us. Thank you.